All right. Boy. All right. So one thing you know, we're gonna always keep it real. So we're driving, and throughout our journey, that is over 6 hours, heading to Cape Coastal Castle, right, Felix? Yeah. We went to Cape Coastal Castle. It was gonna be a long journey. We're driving. It's supposed to be 6 hours, but of course, you know, with that we have to stop. So it takes up to like 8 hours, right? Because we have to stop eating all that good stuff. So throughout that journey, we've been stopped by police. And we went to Island Zoo Lake and all that good stuff, and we've been having so much fun. Make sure to check out the vlogs, the videos. We had so much fun. We just ended up talking to the chief. He just messaged me too, telling me thank you for coming, and it was such an amazing vibes. We've been stopped a million times by police doing their work, of course, you know, spot checks and all of that stuff, which I respect. They're doing their own work, right? Anyway, so now we just left another day, you know, day 2. We just left Cape Coastal Castle, and we're heading to Malso. That is where they had one of the biggest slave trade, you know, that part y'all gonna see too. So we're driving, and we're now stopped by a police officer. Regular, same thing, but for some strange reason, I don't know what happened to this one. He probably wake up on the bad side. He's gonna say to our driver that, first of all, the way he stopped us, he approached us, he had attitude. So we're like, okay, you know, sometimes people have bad day, you don't make it personal. But he's like, give me a license. Our driver gave him the license. He's like, open the trunk. Our driver opened the trunk. He sees that there's nothing there. He said the driver is carrying 2 tourists. He's like, where's your fire extinguisher? So my driver is like, I don't have one. He's like, well, you're gonna need one. So now we had to turn back. We were almost an hour away from the Asin Monsoon. We're like an hour away from Asin Monsoon. We've been driving hours, okay? Because Ghana big. It takes a while to find all these places. We had to turn back. He sent us back because my driver decided to say, nah, give nothing. You know, typical police, some places in certain countries, you know, them go want a smalls, they're going to want you to leave something with them. The driver decides, I'm not making X that way. I don't care. I'm going to go look for the fire extinguisher, which is not even mandatory. That is the messed up part. It's not like a seat belt or he didn't have his license or some crazy stuff like that. The fact that you can put us out of our way, like we're now driving an extra 45 minutes to go find fire extinguisher because he told him where to go find it, and it's like back to where we're coming from, like at least 30 minutes away from the opposite direction. So that is half an hour to 45 minutes to go to find the fire extinguisher, and 30 to 45 minutes to drive back to where he's now holding our driver's license. Like, this is crazy. So this is all Africa experience. This is all Ghana experience. This trip, you're going to get the real authentic truth. So right here we have the fire extinguisher. Says it's not a lie, where I tell. We had to go buy a brand new fire extinguisher that is not even mandatory. So hopefully this will suffice. And he knows that he's been an a-hole. He knows he's been a C-U-N-T. Like, for real. He is. All of this put me out of our way because of him being petty. Oh my gosh. So now we are approaching the police that pulled us over. Okay, so our driver got out, and they were actually changing shifts as we approached. So we end up seeing another police officer. We didn't see the original police officer. And, you know, my driver was complaining, and the other police was like, oh, we're so sorry about that. You know, just tell the tourists that we're sorry. And of course, you know, he just looked, basically peeped, and then he saw it. And then boom, right there, we saw the a-hole that just put us out of our way for no reason. Now we're running super late and hope we will catch the Asun Monsoon river, because this was super ridiculous. So things to look out for when you take a vacation in Ghana.